We have an obligation to give, receive, and to pay back. And those three are all different. And some of us, at times, you have a hard time receiving. I read a book about narcissism, very interesting. I have a book club. I actually now have the biggest book club in the world now that Oprah retired. So I read a book a day. And I read this book on narcissism, and it said, some of us, we don't like to receive, and that is actually, I forget the word for it, it's like a quiet narcissism. So you have an obligation to receive what you've justly deserved. And so Heifer, the people that they give to, they have an obligation to be part of modern humanity, not just us here in Beverly Hills enjoying good food. So they receive. And all of us have an obligation to give and to pay back. And so I've had 5 mentors who didn't necessarily give me money, but they gave me knowledge on how they became entrepreneurs. And so Heifer Project is part of that obligation to pay back. And 1,000 years ago, or more than 1,000 years ago, Rabbi Hillel said, if I don't love me, who will? But if I only love me, what am I? Which is a very powerful, this complex, I think, conflict all people have with themselves. It's like, do you give, but what about taking care of your own? And that was an answer, in 1300 BC. If you don't take care of yourself, no one else really will. So the way I'm kind of an investor now, math guy, I figure you set your life up 50-50. 50% is your selfish goals in terms of taking care of you, yourself, your family, those who you know. And then you just set up 50% of your life giving to those people who can't give, who can't take care of themselves, who can't pay you back yet, and then you set up this cycle.